Hey everybody, Jarred-Garneau here. Here's my weekly guitar lesson. For those of you that are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, ring the bell, comment, do all the things. It really just helps my channel grow. And yeah, just thank you for tuning in. And for those of you guys that are new to the channel, I basically just give a quick 10-ish minute lesson every guitar week. And it's pretty much off the cuff of my head, so it's usually revolved around what I'm working on that week, what I'm teaching to students, and just revolving around my passion for slide guitar mainly, but also improvisation, sight reading, music theory, different techniques with and without the slide. And, how to navigate the fretboard and open E is also a big one. So for those of you that are new to my channel, that's pretty much what I'm all about. So I appreciate you guys sticking in. So anyways, today's topic is something that, one half of it I've seen explained before. And the other half I haven't seen too much. And it's fretting behind and in front of the slide. So specifically, fretting behind the slide, you've seen guys like Sonny Landreth, Ariel Posen, Joey Landreth, and a few other guys I can't think of off the top of my head, become really good at this technique. And fretting behind the slide is pretty much what it sounds like. It's like when you're playing a note with the slide, and then fretting behind it. So that sort of thing. Hold on 1 second. All right. Just had to check that real quick. So an example of that, if I were to play a lick, it'd be... Or... An example of that would be like if I'm just doing this delay box around the 5th fret, everything's revolved around this 2 fret area. Example of that would be me doing the 2nd string, 5th fret, pressing down with my index finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And what I'm also doing is kind of hard to see, but I'm lifting the slide a little bit off the neck. Not very much, it's very subtle, but just to give you maybe a better idea, I'm going. So, see right here, I'm just lifting my slide slightly off the neck so it's not touching the strings. Which is great. You can do hammer-ons and pull-offs with that. With one pluck, just go. It's awesome. There's guys that have really dedicated a lot to their playing because of that. I'm fairly new to it, so I'm not claiming to be like an expert at it at any point, but I do know the gist of how it works, so I feel like I can explain it well enough for you guys to understand. And guys like Derek do it all the time. Just a lick he would do is stuff like that. Just ending that note. Pretty subtle, but just doing a low pull off to get to that last note. And he uses it much more subtly than other guys, whereas some guys will actually do runs with it, like stuff like that. As a way to become more efficient, instead of just going. Or, that just sounds a little bit more difficult to me. So it's something I'm trying to wrap my head around, although, you can easily do that all day. And then what I've been experimenting with that I haven't seen so much, if there are some guys that you've seen do it, please let me know in the comments. But as far as I can tell, there's not really too many guys that I've seen do this. It's fretting in front of the slide. And with that, I'm using my pinky. Just as a disclaimer, if you're really looking to get better at this sort of style, as far as fretting behind the slide, it probably is easier to do with your pinky because you can make those stretches a lot easier. But I have pretty big hands, so I feel like I can manage it just fine in most cases. Maybe I'll dive into this more and find I'm more limited than I thought, but for right now, I still like using my ring finger. But yeah, fretting from the slide. So what I'm pulling this from is like when I'm doing Angel from Montgomery. So like. So that part right there, specifically, I'm on the 4 chord of that piece. I'm doing this little run. And it's kind of cool because I'm still maintaining that thumb bass motion thing going on. I think it's kind of cool. It's something I might explore some more because, again, you know, it's something I haven't seen too much. But basically what I'm doing is I'm at the 5th fret and I'm going. Barring at the fret, playing the note at the 2nd string 5th fret. Then I'm going with my pinky at the 7th fret. And the tricky thing in here, which is why you might put the slide on different fingers, making that stretch with your pinky without tilting your slide too much. But I'm making it work, I think, pretty good for now, with not to the point where my slide is like tilting too much one way or the other, so the intonation is thrown off. But I'm going, and I could even do a hammer-on pull-off with just one pluck. So maybe just to start, just go plucking both notes and then doing a hammer-on pull-off. And when you're doing that sort of thing, as far as lifting your pinky off, you pretty much just do just that, just to do the pull-off. It's not like the same flicking motion that a normal hammer-on pull-off is. And then to fret behind the slide, I'm just playing the G sharp string. And to keep it going with the Travis picking sort of stuff, I tilt my slide this way, so it's not covering the 2nd string so much, or 2nd and 1st string, but still fretting on the 5th string right there. So, you know, that entire motion. One more time. I'll pick every note. Now I'll try and do like hammer-ons pull-offs. So just to make it sound a little bit more legato, smoother. And, you know, that's something I haven't seen explored too much. So I encourage you guys to mess around with it yourself. Maybe you can make it more of a thing than I have. But I think it's pretty cool. Let me just play the chorus, just demonstrating that. So on and so forth. We'll try that again. Tricky thing is to do that without getting any sort of excessive fret buzz, because you know we're talking like a difference of like probably millimeters or something around there as far as like how you have to adjust your hand. So it's a tricky technique, but I'm trying to get better at it. And you know, a good place to start is like, can you do a hammer on and pull off with just open strings? How you do that is just, if I'm doing a hammer on starting from an open string, I just simply lay my slide on the 3rd fret. And you don't want to do it, I mean, the tricky thing there is to do it without slamming the slide down. Like, you want to just kind of like place the slide on there, just so you don't get excessive fretting out or anything. to do a pull off, it's just lifting the slide off. I find the pull off a little bit easier than doing the hammer on, because you have to focus on that slamming down on the fret. But pretty cool. So experiment with that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of this technique, if it's cool to you. And anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Let me know what other things you'd like me to work on. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Take care.